I took care of that car like it came out of my own vagina. My car was abducted. It was kidnapped because holding someone's property against their own will is kidnapped. This life is not for me. The windshield of my baby. Guys, a moment of silence for my Shayla.
Oh my God, my Shayla.
My Shayla! You guys, I have a missing car case to report to you guys. And also, welcome to a funeral, okay? I'm guilt tripping you, and this is the part where you don't click away from this video because this is a funeral.
This car was my first luxury car. I put pink stripes on it so that he couldn't.
And also, this is a missing persons report. As you can tell from the title, if this is your first time ever coming to my channel, my name is Eva Official, aka Goddess of Self-Love, aka Nigerian Doll, and welcome to my channel. But that's not what today is about, okay? I am gutted, okay? My beloved BMW325i was kidnapped, okay? I'm saying gone, disappeared, vanished into the thin air. You guys, I'm finally maready to tell the story, okay? So stick around, okay? Just stick around and stay with me. Grab a popcorn because this matter go long, okay? This story is quite lengthy, okay? So the way it happened, I still cannot believe it, okay? 1 minute I was spending time with my baby, driving her all around the whole of Lagos, opening my roof. You know, if you know me, you know that I'm a BMW girly. It's BMW for life, and I've always done nothing more than just take care of my dream car, my BMW, until this fateful day, okay? I'm just gonna drop the shocker. This was just not any car to me, okay? This was my baby, the Bonnie to my Clyde, the Batman to my Robin, okay? We had history. This was my first ever car, and not only was it my first ever car, it was my dream car. It all started on a regular day, okay? It was last year, 2024. I was about to move into this apartment that I live in. It was a lot going on for me. Listen, baby, my previous apartment drained me, and that's why I always talk about what happened in that apartment. But yeah, let's scrap that. To cut the story short, I was going through so much at the same time, and then to add to it, everybody knows how car troubles can just sort of make your situation feel like, you know, it's unbearable. I just know that on that fateful day, my baby started showing signs of like fever. I think she was sick. There had been back-to-back issues initially with the engine, and that was sorted. I enjoyed my car for months and there was no issue. You guys know that BMWs need special care, and there are not a lot of BMW mechanics on the island where I live in Lagos, Nigeria. So yeah, I just know that on that fateful day, she was sick, running a temperature, and I had this one guy, okay, that helps me fix my baby. You know, I have this one guy that comes over to take her to the hospital, you know, check her, do like a monthly checkup routine with her. And his name is Anthony, okay? So Anthony is the villain of this story. Anthony, wherever you are, I will find you. Okay, I'm doing my Liam Neeson threatening voice right now. Anthony,
I will make you suffer pain so unimaginable. You will wiggle and beg and pray for the gift of death.
Wherever you are, I will find you. And I will make you wish you never kidnapped my baby. And I will make you wish you never put me in this situation. Okay? So yeah, as I was saying, okay, so maybe my BMW was just tired of my own wahala. Aww. Maybe it was just, you know, it wanted a new owner, okay? I thought she was like my ride or die. But I just knew that at this point, she was just having issues from her fuel pump to this sensor issue where like I'll be driving and it will just literally stop on the road. It was just throwing tantrums, and I had to call the chivalry in. I had to say, Anthony, come get Queen Vashti, okay? The girl is just crashing out, okay? And I called Anthony and I explained to him, like, take your time with this car. It's been having issues back to back and we need to get to the bottom of this issue. And Anthony said, yeah, why not? And he comes, obviously, grabs Queen Vashti and Skadoosh. So yeah, and I eventually started house hunting, started doing everything I was doing at the same time. And yeah, I was just somehow hoping that, Anthony was taking care of the car as he normally would. Listen, nobody should judge me, okay? We listen, we don't judge. Anthony literally comes through every time. It doesn't matter how long it takes for him to fix, but I'm always patient, okay? Everyone is always saying how Aries are not patient. Listen, I gave him the time. Coupled with the fact that I had things, stressing me out. So he had all the time in the world to fix Queen Vashti. So after a month and when I eventually moved in here, I realized, okay, I've moved in here, I finally settled down. I need my car. I need to do my errands. I need to get back to my regular programming. I need to get back to my routine. And I text Anthony, say, are you done with the car now? Prior to that, guys, Anthony called me one morning, said he needed some money, that he needed to fix some things, that the previous guys that worked on it did some bypass, and that he needed to sort some things out. And I say, coolies. And I send him money, right? And I go about my day. And on this fateful day, I text Anthony and I say, Anthony, I've moved in. Can you please bring my car to so address? And he says, no problem. But he now says, but small wahala deo. I'm like, what?
Are you playing?
What wahala? Tell me why Anthony sends me a picture and the windshield of my baby. The windshield of Queen Vashti was broken. You guys, I kid you not. This was so traumatic for me because in the past, I remember the year I got that car, he was helping me do some servicing and he had brought the car home and he was just about to come outside the car and his big ass head hit the inside mirror of the car. And when he hit his head on the mirror, it split my windshield. And me being an empath, me being like, oh, it happened right in front of me. It's not his fault that this happened. I literally gave Anthony money there and then to take my car and go get me a new windshield. So for this to happen a second time under his watch, I was not having it, y'all. And that's when the madness has started, okay? From there, I got so anxious. I said, you know what? Fix my windshield. This is not the first time this is happening. Fix my windshield and bring it back to me. Bring my baby back. Come back to me, okay? Bring my baby back to me. And he said, no, wahala. He knew this is his fault, that he was going to fix the windshield. You guys, I promise you, that happened in March of 2024. March 2024 till the end of the year, I did not see Queen Vashti. I'm talking, my baby was in, like, I could not see, like, oh my God, you guys, thinking about this makes me so sad. The whole of 2024, all I did was call Anthony. Anthony, where is my car? Anthony will post me. He'll tell me he's bringing my car today. In fact, there was one day that Anthony told me that he is at my estate gate and that I should call the gate, that dead ass he was coming inside with my car. And babies, tell me why for the rest of the day this nigga's phone was switched off and Anthony was still nowhere to be found. It went from that to me asking people to help me call to threaten him. I even had to report to my friend who is in the police force. I reported to the army, and at one point they even called us on conference call, because at some point Anthony stopped picking my call and I said, you know what, not only was my car kidnapped, maybe at this point I should just let it go. But I was like, How is my blood, sweat, and tears supposed to just be with a stranger without me not knowing the whereabouts of my car? How is it right that I'm supposed to sit back and allow a stranger treat me like this and vanish and literally, like, I don't even know if when she kidnapped me, see, let me not say that I don't even know, because when I saw the state of my car in a picture, I knew Anthony was not even feeding my car. He was probably not even checking out, like when she had like a mood swing. Like, Anthony just did not give a damn about my car, okay? And that explains the broken windshield. And when eventually they got him on the phone, I had to send him messages saying, listen, I'm going to blast you on TikTok. Anthony is on TikTok, by the way, you guys. If you want, I can share his handle, or maybe you guys can go say hi to Anthony for me. And days passed, months passed, December passed, and I did not see my car with my own eyes. This was a car that was kidnapped in March. Okay, I don't care what you guys say. My car was abducted. It was kidnapped, because holding someone's property against their own will is kidnap. Okay, it doesn't matter if you gave it to them willingly at first. Okay, consent, guys, consent. So eventually when I got him on the phone, I think he blocked me at some point and unblocked me. Eventually when an army guy reached out to him, they gave him an ultimatum, told him that they already know his house address. They already know. For Anthony, guess what? Anthony has like 3 wives with 3 different women, okay? I had to do like FBI work, look for Anthony's wife's kids, I had to look for his wife as well. And when I gave the soldier the information, the army guy called, threatened him, told him, look, if you don't bring this woman's car, we're going to come to your house, or we're going to go wherever it is to fish out your family. And you really don't want to go this route, okay? So yeah, this was the big ass plot twist. So after months and months and so many threats and calls for Anthony to return my car, on this first fateful day, it was I think I had come back from my Ghana trip. I had just been thinking about, you know what, I had screenshotted pictures of Anthony from his WhatsApp, because the guy will literally be posting on his WhatsApp status, not giving a damn that he's literally holding my car hostage. And that fateful day, I screenshotted a lot of his pictures, the picture of his wife. One thing about the Aries, baby, when we decide to go all out, we really do not give a damn. Like, I'm talking, nobody is untouchable. I screenshotted everything, and I said, you know, on this day, I'm going to launch a Storytime series where I drag Anthony until he brings back my car. And after screenshotting his pictures, doing all of that, I had just finished praying that morning. And guess what? Anthony calls me that he's bringing my car that day. It was on the 8th of January 2025. You guys, from the whole of March 2024 till December 2024, I did not see my own car with my 2 eyes. It was on the January 8th, 2025 that Anthony said he was going to bring my car. And I waited. I was so anxious, saying, is it going to be one of those days where he says he's going to bring my car, or he's at the gate and I don't eventually see him? Alas, you guys, let me tell you, like, my car came back looking like it had been through a midlife crisis. Like, it was unrecognizable. There were scratches, there were dents. That car, I took care of that car like it was legit, like it came out of my own vagina. And like, seeing my car look like that, seeing my Shayla look like that, it really drained me. I stood there wondering what gave this guy so much audacity. I think that audacity must have been on sales for the new year, for him to show up with my car looking like that, and the audacity to even want to leave. So what happened was, I said, you know what, I'm not even going to go back and forth with you. You're just going to have to pay me for the windshield at least. I don't give a damn. I'm not even going to care about anything else, and the fact that my car looks like little vomit. You're just going to have to pay me for the windshield. And he stood there for like over 1 hour making calls saying that he had no money. I was like, bro, like, I don't give a shit. If you're going to vomit currencies, hard currencies out of your mouth, do that by all means, because you're not living here without giving me money from my windshield. And after different calls back and forth, he eventually sent me 40,000 naira for my windshield. And I didn't check the price of the windshield, to be honest. I just wanted him to know that it's not okay for what you did. It's not okay for, yes, I think he eventually fixed the issue, which is the car stopping or whatever. But at that point, the car coming back looking a mess, it just defeats the whole purpose of you wanting to fix my car. And I was so pissed off. I just, when he left the next day, I didn't even want them to wash the car. I didn't even want them to touch the car. I just posted the car up like that on Jiji. So for my non-Nigerian viewers, Jiji is a platform where you sell used items on used items. You can create a profile and you can literally just pull up anything you have for sale. If you're moving out from you get the point. Jiji, you're not sponsoring this video, but yeah, if you do want to sponsor me in the future, here is your chance. Okay, so I put up the picture on Jiji. I first put it up for like a millionaire because I remember messaging the guy that I buy my car parts from. His name is Harrison. He's like a BMW enthusiast. I messaged him asking him how much he thinks this is gonna go for. He was like, "Oh my god, is this your car? What happened to the car? What does it look like? This car is going to be sold for scraps. So this car is going to be sold for scraps." I told him I wanted to sell it for 1 million. He was like, 1 million for this car? Ew, like, no one is gonna buy this car for 1 million. It's gonna have to be sold for scraps. You have to get back to me. And you know what? I was like, instead of waiting on him, let me just snap this car and put it on Jiji. And I put my car on Jiji for 1 million. And I promise you, I put my second phone number, my business phone number, and immediately I put that ad up. I didn't even know when that ad was reviewed and posted, but I promise you, in 20 minutes of me posting that car on Jiji, I had left my other phone in the other room and saw that I had 30 missed calls. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe 1 million naira was so poor. Like, and I raised the amount. Okay, you guys, if you've gotten to this part of the video, subscribe and let me know how much you think I sold my car. But yeah, when I raised the price, people kept on contacting me. They were serious buyers. And I promise you, in literal 24 hours of posting that car, I sold it. Okay? I sold Queen Vashti. Okay? But this is the part where I rant about how shit my life has been without my car. It hasn't been shit. I'm blessed to know people that have drivers, my friends. I use their drivers. They drive me around town for my errands, for work, for meetings. And on days when their drivers are not available, I just use Uber. But baby, like, nobody talks about how much the role of a car in your life. Nobody talks about how owning a car for so long to not owning one can literally make or mar your life. As an adult, you're literally thinking of so many things to get shit done, to keep that zeal up, and then dealing with ordering Uber is just the absolute ghetto. Okay, so yeah, it's the absolute ghetto. Before I can just wake up, start my day, do my routine, take a walk, go about town to my errands, literally feeling trapped in my apartment, literally doing, people think I'm doing home service because I'm showing that I'm an it girl. No, this service does not come cheap. It's twice the price, but it's like, I'd rather do home service, I'd rather do Zoom calls because I'm trying to maximize Uber costs. I'm trying to maximize like how much I'm spending on transportation for the month. It's just, this life is not for me. Yeah, so Uber, like, before I could just go anywhere. Now Uber says 8K, 10K. I just stay in my house and just talk to my mirror. I'm just thankful for my little tribe that helps me with things like this. So the fact that I'm now carless, I'm just honestly looking for a new ride. Okay, honestly, if any automobile brand out there is seeing this and wants to reunite me with a new ride, I'm open to collaborations. Okay, BMW, Toyota, Mercedes. Let's talk, okay? Let's make magic, okay? I don't even give a damn. Like, I just wanted the universe. It was important for me to tell my story. I tell my babies everything, and I felt bad when everybody kept on asking, like, what happened to Queen Vashti? Where is Queen Vashti? They hadn't seen me because I like opening the roof and, just cruising. Like, it was, for anything, I'm just grateful that I was opportune to drive my dream car, my Sheila, my Queen Vashti. At this point, even if a Kekena Pep brand wants, I'm joking. Your girl is a soft girly. We don't do Kekena Pep. No, but seriously, I'm just gonna say, I'm just, until then, if anyone wants to hook me up with a car brand, or if any car brand is seeing this, let me know. Hit your girl up at therealevilofficial@gmail.com and we can talk business, okay? Until then, I'll be here practicing how to fly. Okay, I'll be here practicing how to fly because the road is not friendly to me anymore. And your girl is really done with Uber, with Bolt, with InDrive. Your girl is really done. Okay, so yeah. I hope that you enjoyed this little story time, and I just wanted you guys to know what happened to Queen Vashti. Okay, let me know what you want me to tell you next. What you want to see next on the channel. If you've not watched my first ever live video on here, go back and watch it. And yeah, I will see my babies soon.